What's up YouTube, BizMatha here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the hottest cities home buyers are buying in. So in a recent CoreLogic study, they broke down the top cities that people are moving into and the top cities people are moving out from. So this is imperative information as real estate investors, as retail buyers, as wholesalers, because if a lot of people are moving into a specific city, that means there are more investors there, right? There are more flippers there. There are more people with cash looking for your help as wholesalers to help them find properties that they can flip. And a lot of these cities that people are moving out from are cities you all always complain to me about, like New York and LA. Yeah, people are moving out from them. So this can help you all look at surrounding areas around those big cities and also look at other cities that you can virtually wholesale from. And so if you all find valuable information from this video, give you all insight to where you should market next, please give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe. All right, let's head right into the article. All right, so first thing, let me just talk about CoreLogic. Right here, they have something, about their company and what they provide. Basically, property solutions, insights, for the housing market. It also has data and services and technologies and enables real estate professionals, institutions, carriers, and government agencies on other housing market participants to help millions of people find, buy, and protect their homes. Essentially, I just read what they're about. So yeah, you all check out their website. I'll put the link to the presentation in the description so you all can follow it for yourself. So let's head right into the presentation right here. All right, so first thing first, obviously the pandemic was a big part of this migration, and it just stirred a lot of things. People are wanting houses with more land, with more yard, maybe a pool, less cost. They don't care so much about being in major cities with high taxes and different things like that. And right here, they talk about some of the top states, where the income tax is better, or there's no state income tax, or a very low state income tax. And a lot of these states have more of I notice, conservative view on things. Not going in politics or anything like that, but I mean, you see that a lot. People are more like, in those states, they're way more business friendly than anything else, and their taxes are not astronomical, And yeah, so we're going to talk about, which cities had the highest migration, what drove homeowners to move away from major coastal metros, and in the top 15 metropolitan areas with highest in and out migrations and different things like that for agents and homeowners. So first, space. So something they talked about was space, that people are desiring a new location and moving out of places that can give them a little bit more space, where their neighbor is just not right beside them. They're sick of living in New York apartments and they don't have any freedom. The landlord has this, the HOA fees has that, and different things like that. They like sunnier weather, ocean breezes, being able to go outside more and different things like that. Taxes and affordability, like I was saying, different tax havens. Well, I guess they're not tax havens, but they're just way more affordable for especially state income taxes or like city or county income taxes. It's crazy what's happening in different cities. Outdoorsy life. So like I was saying, people are liking outdoor amenities, like in big states like Texas, Florida, even Tennessee, Arizona, and different places like that. A tech-driven buying experience. So this is crazy. Something that I learned, that they say more than half of the homes were sold to buyers who never physically set foot on the property. Crazy. So I know that, number one, a lot of, when the pandemic just hit, people were still selling houses, but people weren't allowing people to go inside and view the house. And so they would do it virtually through Zoom, through different video experiences, through, the Matterport technology system. It has that 3D visualization where you can walk around the house and different things like that. I remember Kevin made a video about how being a company that takes pictures and operates a Matterport system, that you can make a lot of money. I'm wondering if people doing that made a ton of money during the pandemic when people were trying to buy a house but they couldn't view it. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, so top metro for 2020 despite the pandemic and different things like that. So now we're going to migration trends. So these are people that are moving out of these cities. So highest out migration followed by LA, San Francisco, San Jose, Washington, DC. Crazy. So for each incoming home purchase application to New York, there was almost 6 potential home buyers moving out of New York in 2020. That's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous. And a lot of people are just moving to warmer places. Like even places like Philadelphia, they were saying um, people were moving into, um, not only because of its cheaper cost, but because it's relatively near a large city like New York, which is very important. Other cities with high outmigration included Seattle, Boston, Chicago, San Diego, and Portland, all known for high home prices and population density. All right, so these are the states, you all. We have New York, Newark, Jersey City. So this covers, seems like 3 states. Then we have LA, Long Beach, Anaheim, and California. And then we have another California states, more California states, the DMV area, actually Miami, Florida. So people are moving into Florida, but just not in Miami and these big, popular, expensive places in Florida. We have Washington, we have Boston, Chicago area, California, Florida, more Florida. You see the big city of Orlando. We have Colorado, Utah. That's actually interesting for me. But I guess it's super expensive there. Minneapolis is interesting too. But yeah, people are moving out of these cities. All right, let's move on. And then highest in migration. So we have Riverside, San Bernardino, Ontario, all in California. So this is actually a surprise for me that the highest one was actually still in California. And the reason why people are still sticking with California is because they still want to be somewhat around these big metro areas. And so they're looking for smaller cities around it. Like I noticed even here in Tennessee, like Nashville or Memphis or Knoxville or Chattanooga, like people are moving to like cities like a few miles from these big cities. Like those little small cities are becoming super popular for a lot of people because you still have more space. You don't have as much construction. Like construction is crazy here in Tennessee, and different things like that. And so I know I read that in an article too that people are just moving to looking to move just outside these big cities, but still sort of around the city because it takes a lot to move across state, right? You know, there's just a lot of legal ramifications. It's just paperwork and different things like that. So number 2, we have Florida. Okay, understandable. No state income tax, warm weather, and everything. We have South Carolina, North Carolina, you know, the South. We have Las Vegas, no state income tax there. And back to Florida, Florida again. We got Texas, of course, San Antonio, Florida, Texas, California, Stockton, California. That's interesting to me. We have Florida and we have Phoenix, Arizona. We know there's a lot of outdoors activity there. And then we have Florida and then Colorado. So if you all compare the two, there are some, so people are still moving in and out of California. People are moving in and out of Florida, and people are moving in and out of Colorado. Because look at right here, we have people moving out of these big cities in Colorado, but still moving to Colorado right here. And same with Florida, same with California. So interesting. So if you all are looking to, I guess, wholesale properties in these places, these are some great cities to look into to wholesale. Port St. Lucie. I think Tom Crow from Wholesaling Inc. does his wholesaling in there, and that I think that's become a very popular spot for a lot of people to wholesale in and just to work their real estate business into. All right, so let's see what else this place says. So highlights of hottest city. So Riverside, California. So this is great because they talk about the price. So we see people were moving into this side of California, and the median home price was 436,000. But in LA, it was 989,000, and that's the city that people are moving out of. So not only are people still sticking to one state like California, they're moving out of the city where the median home price is extremely high and it's hard for them to get a house. So they're sticking with California and just going to a different state that probably has more land, more relaxed, not the hustle and bustle of a city and the problems that come with a big city, and with a significantly less median home price. This is almost half. Literally, this is half of the median home price. Like, I know where Riverside is. I've been to Riverside. This is 50% less than LA. That's crazy. New York. So in New York City, the median home price was 656. In Miami, 471. In Tampa, 348. So as you all can see, it says migration patterns away from expensive coastal metro areas to more affordable nearby suburbs and to less expensive secondary cities across Florida, Texas, North, and South Carolina. So a lot of people are doing that, you all. It's crazy. It's crazy. So track, if you all are looking to move your agent, track these. Okay, so what's next? So it just seems like, this is going to continue on happening for the rest of the summer, no doubt. There's going to be way more influx of technology and different companies trying to maximize, this whole new approach people are taking to buying houses in these different cities. So I know, like Silicon Valley, they're all on top of this. All right, you all. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me which cities are you going to start investing in real estate or wholesale into. All right, talk to you all later. Peace.